You slaves always request for dua. You slaves always request for dua. Please fulfill the wish of every helpless, Ya Allah. Please fulfill the wish of every helpless, Ya Allah.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil anbiya'i wal mursaleen, amma ba'd. Fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulallah.
As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulallah.
Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habiballah.
Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habiballah.
As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Nabiyallah.
Salatu wassalamu alayka ya Nabiyallah.
Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nurallah.
Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nurallah.
My dear Islam brothers and viewers of Madani Channel, you are watching our program Spiritual Cures. I just want to start off with the first message, Sawar bhai. I've got a message earlier on this morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ji, I have problems with hermoids.
Something else.
Yeah.
Piles, same as
Alright, yeah, so it's hemorrhoids.
Ji, ji.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So one of my family member is very ill. Please can you tell us to read something or to help us in any way? So is ill at the moment. Allah Ta'ala give him shifa inshallah. Also one Islam brother has just asked for dua. My father is ill, please can you make dua for him? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please can you give me a wazifa for bleeding gums? Assalamu alaikum, please can you give me a wazifa for shoulder pain?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In relation to hemorrhoids or piles as the easier word,
Okay.
Anybody who's suffering from this problem, if you read 2 units of salah, two rakats of salah, and after you recited Surah Fatiha in the first rakat, after Surah Fatiha recite Surah Alam Nashrah, and in the second rakat after Surah Fatiha recite the Surah Alam Tara Kayfa. Once you've completed the 2 units of Nafal Salah, then recite the following Astaghfar: Astaghfirullah Rabbi min kulli zambin wa atubu ilay subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Astaghfirullah Rabbi min kulli zambin wa atubu ilay subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. And you'll repeat this for 70 times. So you'll read this Istighfar 70 times. Inshallah Azza wa Jal, you will be cured in a few days.
Inshallah. I got a message from an Islam brother. मुझे दांत की तकलीफ है, please कोई ऐसी वजीफा दे.
Inshallah. Regarding the message about somebody who's ill, if they write, now that person or anybody else who is suffering from an illness, if you write Ya Ghafuru, Ya Ghafuru, Ya Ghafuru, write this 3 times on a piece of paper, make it into an amulet and wear it, whether it's around your arm or around your neck. Inshallah Azza wa Jal, the illness will be cured. Then there was a message regarding bleeding gums.
जी.
A घरेलू टोटका है, home remedy here in regards to bleeding gums. It mentions heat some alum upon the tawa, upon the griddle, and make it so once it starts heating up, it starts bubbling. Once it's gone hot, before it liquefied, it starts bubbling. Once it starts bubbling, then crush it, let it cool down, crush it and make it into powder. And once it's become powder form, then take some of that and rub it onto your gums which are bleeding. Inshallah, the bleeding gums will stop. Something else which you can do also, which is beneficial as well, is you can rub lemon juice upon your gums. That will also, inshallah, make your bleeding gums stop bleeding. Something else which you can do is mix some soda, baking
Caustic soda, yeah.
Mix some soda with some apple juice and then rub that on your gums as well, inshallah. That will also stop your bleeding.
MashaAllah.
This is regarding
It's
bleeding
like a
gums.
biology lesson, this, isn't it?
Another message which you mentioned regarding shoulder pain. The person who's suffering from this shoulder pain, if they recite Ya Mughni, Ya Mughni, Ya Mughni, just the once with the Rushi before and after, perform them upon the hand, of the palm, and then rub upon that area, shoulder, whether it's the left, right, I don't know which one. But if they rub upon the area of pain, inshallah azawajal, the pain will be relieved.
Inshallah azawajal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Code word suffer. She had a neck operation before, and now the doctors are saying to get another one. She had, I think this is an istikhara.
Yeah, in relation to operations, or whether we should take an operation, get an operation done or not. In regarding to this, Darul Iftah have given us a Sharia and MI that we don't do these type of istikharas. So what they could do is do the personal istikhara themselves and see, or sit with the family members and decide, and then take the necessary steps that are needed to be taken. If they're wanting to do the self-istikhara, the method is written in the Madani Surah.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Can you do istikhara for my daughter? I'm looking for a rishta for my daughter but can't find any. So please, if you can kindly do istikhara, my code is marriage. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Please, could you kindly do istikhara? Has childbirth issues, also saying smells smoking in her room. Inshallah. We'll do istikhara for that as well. Is there any nazar in my process of getting married? So they've given the name for that as well. Assalamu alaikum. My father is very serious. He's got cancer. Please do istikhara, inshallah. My dad is unwell. He is suffering from anxiety and depression. Could you tell me a wazifa or ta'weez for him, please? Jazakallahu khaira. Salam, could you please do istikhara for feeling tired and lethargic at all times? Blood tests are clear. Please don't mention name, code name Medina. Someone sent a message, whenever I do anything, something bad happens. I lost my previous job and started another within a week due to something which is not my fault. I have lost it again and my health is not good either. Allah Ta'ala make it easier for you and give you shifa kamila as well, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Could you do istikhara for me to tell me if jadoo or magic has done on me as I struggle in finding a marriage partner? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you give me a wazifa for marriage for myself, 30-year-old female? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I've been trying so hard to memorize the Holy Quran, but always find it difficult with remembering what I memorized. I also forgot what I've been taught in class.
Regarding the marriage, somebody having problems with getting married, after Salatul Fajr, if they recite Ya Dhal Jalali wal Ikram, Ya Dhal Jalali wal Ikram, Ya Dhal Jalali wal Ikram 312 times, and then make dua, inshallah, they will get a marriage proposal very soon. In fact, to the extent that inshallah the husband will be virtuous as well, inshallah.
MashaAllah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My child has polycystic kidney disease since birth. I want to try this new essential oil. Want to know if this is going to benefit. Can you please do istikhara? We had the istikhara done for Islamic brother who had serious, his father's got cancer. The reply has come back, and it's come back indication of illness. So there's no black magic or anything like that. As you mentioned, he has cancer. It is because of that. Allah Ta'ala make it easier for him. Allah Ta'ala grant him shifa. Never ever lose hope in the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal. It doesn't matter which disease there is, always have that trust and hope in Allah. Allah Ta'ala is the one who will give shifa. And inshallah, make dua for him. Dua is a weapon for the believers.
Inshallah, Allah Ta'ala give them cure. In regards to cancer, recite the whole of Surah Maryam just the once with Durood Ibrahimi 11 times before and 11 times after. Perform them upon some water and then give that water to drink to the person who's suffering.
So Surah Maryam once?
Surah Maryam once. Durood Ibrahimi 11 times before, 11 times after. Perform them upon water and then give that water to drink. Add more water as required. And continue and give that. And it mentions, inshallah, keep this water drinking continuously for a duration of 40 days. Inshallah, the patient will be cured.
MashaAllah. Inshallah. Another istikhara has come, code word is pink rose. Istikhara has been done and it's come back as temporary difficulty. So inshallah, Allah Ta'ala make it easier for you. So it's just a temporary test from Allah Azza wa Jal. If you, wherever you live, please try to visit your local Tawizat-e-Tariya and the Islamic brothers will give you some ta'wizat for you to use as well. You mentioned about bad headaches. There's a special ta'wiz that is for headaches. So if you please go there, and the brothers will give you istikhara, inshallah, ta'wizat as well.
Ya Alimu. They try and read Ya Alimu as much as they can in abundance, inshallah, with Durood Sharif before and after, every now and again, inshallah.
Inshallah.
That would also benefit them as well.
Please, can you do istikhara for me? I don't know which job shall I do. Shall I work as a taxi driver or a security guard? Or shall I work for a company where I need to pick up the stuff and take them to different places as a driver for them? I need to use my car. Please do istikhara. My son is currently working for an agency, but the place where he works wants him to sign a contract to work for them. Please advise, would it be better to take contract or carry on working through agency? Code name Medina. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please, can you give me a wazifa to read? I think I might be possessed. Okay, the thing is, less, try not to, come to a conclusion yourself. Some people try, no, I'm possessed. And what happens is, when we do the istikhara and it comes out as nothing, then what happens is they'll go to someone else. And then when you go to do, I call them pay as you go peers. So when you go to these kind of people, they will take money off you and they'll ask you to do this and do that. So you got to keep on paying them and paying them. And then, many cases where people have paid thousands of pounds to these so-called amils. And then what's happened is the things have gone worse, and they've also paid out thousands of pounds. So please, end of the day, it's your choice. But, try not to go, everywhere, and especially to those people who are not even religious themselves. They might have long hair, with so many rings. These are all against Shariat. So if they are acting upon against the Shariat, what blessing are they going to give you as well? Another istikhara has been done. There was no code word, but it was wanted to find him a suitable rishta as he's struggling. So the istikhara has been done. It's come back as clear, so there is no black magic or anything involved. Inshallah, so we'll make dua for him as well, and we'll try to give you a wazifa for marriage as well, inshallah.
Yeah, if they write Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, those who are struggling to get a rishta, write Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, or you can get it written by somebody 143 times, and make it into an amulet and tie around your neck or arm. Inshallah Azza wa Jal, you will get married soon.
Inshallah. We had a code word Medina 12. Someone sent in a message that, should I do apprenticeship to become a tax advisor? Then the answer is that it's better for you to do the apprenticeship. So inshallah, Allah Ta'ala make you successful as well. And then don't forget that it's not always about money. If you're working in an environment where there's sins around you, then try hard to try to make that environment a better place. But if that place is where you can't offer your salah, or you're having other problems as well, then it's not really worth working in that place. Yes,
yeah, before they start this employment or this training or whatever they're going to do, the apprenticeship, if they recite Ya Nafi'u, Ya Nafi'u 20 times with Durood Sharif before and after.
Someone wanted an istikhara where they had kidney disease since birth for the child. They want to try a new oil. The reply has come back that istikhara cannot be done regarding this. So istikhara cannot be done regarding this, that if you, obviously you'll have to have a mashwara, a meeting with the family members, and also, go to your physician, or, even you can get information on the internet as well, if that's been beneficial or not. But please, whatever decision you make dua in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah Ta'ala will, inshallah, guide you and help you as well.
I'll mention there's a special cure here in relation to kidney problems. If they take 3 bowls, pork lean, chini normal, like usually in the home for salan. So if they take 3 of them plates and they write, I'll mention what they need to write on them. After Fajr, they'll write these after Fajr Salah. So after they've read Fajr, they'll need to write this particular, which I'll mention, after Fajr Salah, and they'll either use yellow food color to write them, If it's not possible that they can't get these plates or they can't get the yellow food color, then they can alternatively use some plain paper, write it on the piece of paper and then put it into water and then drink that. So they've got 3 plates, they'll drink 1 plate 3 times a day. So they'll drink it morning, they'll drink it in the afternoon and then in the evening. And they'll do this for a duration of 40 days. And what they need to write, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Law kana al-bahru bidadan li kalimati Rabbi. And the reference for this, Surah Al-Kahf, verse number 109. So they'll write this onto the plate and 3 times a day, so morning, afternoon, evening, they'll give to the person suffering with this kidney problem for a duration of 40 days. And it also mentions, write the same verse on a piece of paper, again with some food color, etc. Make it into an amulet as well, and get the person to wear it around the neck or around the arm. Inshallah, they will be cured.
I've got a reply for istikhara, where someone wanted to find out if a taxi driver is better job for them or a security guard. And he says that istikhara better for taxi driver and driving for a company. Istikhara was not better for becoming a security guard. So istikhara is good for taxi driver and working for a company, because you mentioned that you want to drive your own car and your own work. So it's to do taxis and to work for another company. The istikhara has come back with that. We had a few messages this morning as well, and basically they were about disobedient children. Both of them were the same. Any advice or any wazaif that they can have. And the children, they're not even little children as well, so they find it difficult. They don't eat from home as well. So I said to them that, look, inshallah, we're going to have a program tonight, and I'll mention that as well. In the meantime, if you look for that, there's a istikhara has been done where he want him to sign a contract, where the brother wanted to sign a contract. The istikhara reply is better to take the contract. So if you do take the contract, inshallah, that will be better off for you as well.
Inshallah. Yeah, regarding the disobedient child or adult, this can be, I think this is more for the adult. I think there's a separate one for the smaller children. It's for a duration of 11 to 21 days. Whilst the person is sleeping, without waking them up and reading at such a tone which only you can hear, recite the following: Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Bal huwa Qur'anun Majid fi lawhim mahfuz. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Bal huwa Qur'anun Majid fi lawhim mahfuz. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Bal huwa Qur'anun Majid fi lawhim mahfuz. So you'll only recite it once, and then you'll just blow towards the direction of the disobedient person. Inshallah, that person will become obedient.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Please, can you do istikhara for my khalu? He's been ill for many years. Inshallah, I'll pass that on to the majlis as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please, can you do istikhara so that I have no success in working, married with children, mashallah. Have many health problems, thyroid gland problems, neck, disc, lower back, disc, bulge pain, in hand, thumbs, feeling low all the time, no energy even though I take medication, just don't have no success when I do something, nothing works out. Code word, Mirpar 123, Jazakallah. Allah Ta'ala give you shifa. Now, even when I was reading that, you might be thinking that, there's got so many problems, but remember, Allah Azza wa Jalla is the one that will remove all the problems. So please, don't lose hope in the trust in Allah Ta'ala. Always keep trusting Allah Ta'ala. Take your medications and also read the Quran. If you are not offering your salah 5 times, make sure you offer your 5 times salah as well. And keep making dua in the court of Allah. Inshallah, as well, istikhara, when he comes back, I'll tell you what the result is.
I've got a spiritual cure in regard that I've already taken it out, so I'll mention it. Anyway, this is for anybody who feels that everything that they do, they never get any success. They're always in problems. This particular spiritual cure, we could all do this. In fact, it's very simple, and inshallah with this, the help of Allah will be with you, inshallah. So it just mentions that when you wake up in the morning, as soon as you wake up, recite this 20 times with the Durood Sharif before and after, and inshallah the help of Allah will be included in all of his works. Anything that you do, inshallah, the help of Madani Ilahi will be there, inshallah. Very simply, Ya Muqtadiru, Ya Muqtadiru, Ya Muqtadiru. 20 times with Durood Sharif before and after. So as soon as you wake up, obviously there's a dua for waking up, if you know that, also recite that as well. But then do this spiritual cure, inshallah. The help of Allah will be in all your works, inshallah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ji, I've got feedback from someone, MashaAllah. Fantastic program, a great help to so many people. May Allah Ta'ala reward both immensely. Ji, istikhara has been done for code word 786 Medina, an indication of evil eye, where someone said that they're bimar, so evil eye is the indication. And the wazifa for evil eye is to recite 60 times La ilaha illallah before and after Durood Pak, blow on the person as well.
Obviously, this La ilaha illallah that you've given, Afsar, because evil eyes, I think we more or less get one or two messages every week in regards to evil eye, and it's very, very common. I think that we'll be looking if there's any household which is away from evil eye. So it's handy to know the spiritual cure for that. Now, the spiritual cures that we've been giving are those for when somebody is inflicted with evil eye. So they've already got evil eye. So that's to remove the evil eye. So why not make a habit of doing something that the evil eye doesn't even occur? The one option is to gain a Tawizat-e-Attariya from any of the Tawizat Bastas for protection from evil eye. But something very simple I'll just mention, and if you make a habit of this, inshallah, you'll be safeguarded from getting the evil eye in the first place. It mentions make a habit of reciting Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim before eating anything, and that person will be safe from evil eye, inshallah.
MashaAllah. Very easy wazifa. MashaAllah. We've got a result for an istikhara. Code word Mirpur 123. Istikhara reply indication of illness. So there's no black magic or anything. It's an indication of illness. We also did istikhara. Code word is Medina, Medina. The reply has come back as clear. So there's no evil eye or black magic involved in that as well. And also code word Zamzam 1. You wanted istikhara for your mom. The istikhara has come back as indication of illness. So if she is taking medication, then keep taking your medications as well. And because it was stomach aches or any wazifa, there is a tawiz that you can wrap around the stomach.
Yeah, I'll give you something for stomach ache. In regards, because there's a few messages there in regarding illnesses. If you recite Ya Salamu 33 times with the Durood Sharif before and after, perform dam upon water and drink that, inshallah. And you can do this several times through the day, inshallah. That's a cure for all types of illnesses, inshallah. And in respect of the message that you mentioned regarding stomach pain, recite Ya Muhyi, Ya Muhyi, Ya Muhyi 7 times with Durood Sharif before and after. Perform dam upon the area of pain where the stomach pain is. Now, if you can reach it yourself, which in stomach I think everybody can reach. So if you can recite it properly yourself, then perform dam upon your hand and then place your hand or rub your hand on the area of the pain, inshallah, whether it's normal stomach pain or whether it's gastric pain, inshallah, they'll all be removed.
Inshallah. We've also had another reply for an istikhara. It was for a Sayyid Sahab. I have a lot of tension linked with anxiety and depression. There is no evil eye or anything like that. It's clear the istikhara, so there's no evil eye or black magic, inshallah. So keep making dua in the court of Allah. Any wazifa for depression or tension, inshallah.
La Hawl Sharif, if they recite La Hawla wa la Quwwata illa billahi al-Aliyyil Azim,
how many times?
99 times.
99. So keep reciting La Hawla wa la Quwwata illa billah 99 times. Inshallah, Allah Ta'ala will make it easier for you as well. Ji, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I like your program. Every week I watch it without fail. Please, can you make dua for my family, as we have people who are ill in the family. Allah Ta'ala give shifa to you as well.
Regarding this last message that you just mentioned, Afsab, quite a few family members who are ill. This particular spiritual cure, if the viewers of Madani Channel can listen to this carefully, this is not just for illnesses. So if your house is inflicted with, the several members regularly ill, if you're inflicted with problems, whether it's worldly problems or any type of problem, whether it's disobedient children, any problem whatsoever, whether it's illness or man-made, inflicted. This particular spiritual cure is very, very powerful for things like this. Inshallah, it will bring peace and harmony into your home. If you take a bowl, a new bowl, doesn't matter what material it's made from, and just simply, you need to write with a pen, very simply, Ya Wali. Ya Wali. As in Ya Alif. You don't need to put the Arabs on. Okay? Ya Alif, as in Ya. Then Waw, Alif, Lam, Ya. So Ya Wali. That's all you'll write, just the once. You'll put a little bit of water into that bowl. Wash that bowl. Wash the bowl basically where you've written. So wash it into that. And then go all around your house, every single room, apart from the bathroom, go around every room and sprinkle. Don't be splashing lots because it'll come down to the floor and then obviously there's disrespect. There'll be disrespect. But if you just sprinkle slightly all around every room of the whole house, inshallah, these inflictions, these problems, inshallah, these illnesses, they'll all go away. And even to the extent that if your house had, jinnat, shararat, if it was possessed, etc., inshallah, even those problems will disappear as well, inshallah.
Ji, mashallah, Azawajal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please make dua for my father who is ill in hospital. Allah Ta'ala give him shifa. Ameen. Allah Ta'ala give shifa to all Muslims who are ill in hospital. May Allah Ta'ala give shifa to everyone. Ji, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please, can you tell us, we've had a death in the family, how to do the Khatam Sharif? Khatam Sharif, there is a Risala of Amir al-Sunnat, method of Fatiha. If you read that method of Fatiha, inshallah, it will tell you in detail how to do the Khatam Sharif, Khatam Sharif basically is Isal Thawab. So inshallah, it will tell you the method of how to do Isal Thawab and also what to read, what surahs to read. And it's also preferable to learn them by heart. And mashallah, they're not hard, they're only a few verses of the Quran. So try to do that, and every Thursdays, inshallah, if you can read that as well. Feedback. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I had a serious gambling problem and alhamdulillah I am cured after reading the wazifa I was given in March. Alhamdulillah. Allah Ta'ala make it easier for you. So these mashallah, so good feedback that we're getting, it makes us feel happy as well that subhanallah, that someone is getting better as well. And basically I would always say that if there is a problem that you're not getting better, then there is something wrong with the way we are reading the Quran. The Quran is haqq. Allah Ta'ala mentions in the Quran that the Quran is a source of shifa, cure. So there must be something wrong the way we read the Quran as well. So Jazakallah khairah for your feedback. Assalamu alaikum. Please can you do istikhara for my daughter? She is 3 years old and has problems with her speech. Now mashallah, we've got the name, so I've passed that on as well, mashallah. I feel so lazy. Is it illness or nazre bad? Please do istikhara. I can't complete my tasks within time. Allah Ta'ala give you shifa, inshallah, azza wa jal. Assalamu alaikum. I'm suffering from anxiety and depression. Could you tell me a wazifa or taweez? Jazakallah. Please pray for me. Code word Makkah Sharif. Also, you have done istikhara for me and it came back as nazar. Could you tell me what to read or taweez for this, please? Jazakallahu khaira.
La ilaha illallah.
Yeah, La ilaha illallah 60 times. And they were also asking for some ta'wizat. So if you, wherever you are living, close by, or if you send us a message that this is where I live, inshallah, we'll send you the details. There is an app that you can download. It's called Istikhara Online. If you download that app, it has location system. It's got this location, and just set your postcode or your city, and it will tell you where the closest Ta'wizat Tariya Basta is, inshallah.
Regarding the child, I've started a message regarding the child that is not speaking. and a small child by the sounds of it, if they recite these following verses from chapter 16, Surah Taha, verse 25 to 28, recite this 21 times and perform dam upon water, and then give that water to the child to drink, and keep adding more water so the water continues. In the verses, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. So they recite this with Rushi before and after 21 times, perform dam upon water, and then give that to the child to drink, inshallah.
We got an istikhara for the small child, 3-year-old child, if you have speech problems. Istikhara has been done and the istikhara has come back as clear. So there's no black magic or evil eye or anything like that. So if it's come back as clear, Assalamu alaikum, I have a son that is very naughty and messes about wherever he goes. Please can you tell me what to do? His name, mashallah. We've given the istikhara has been done. It's come back as clear. So there's nothing, no evil eye or black magic. It's just being a naughty boy. So inshallah, can we give a wazifa for that?
After Salatul Fajr, if they face the sky, place the hand on the forehead of the child and recite Ya Shaheedu 21 times with Rushi before and after. Inshallah, the child will become obedient.
We had another istikhara request, At-Tari at 2. The istikhara has come back as clear, so again there's no problems there as well. I would like to do istikhara. My mamu has no job and his situation is very bad. He wants to sell his house, but his house is not selling either. Can you check what's wrong and if anyone has done black magic or anything? MashaAllah, we got feedback. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, it says we like your programs, we love your program and watch all time. And we have had some success, alhamdulillah, azza wa jal. We love you, Hafiz Sahab and Tasawwur Bhai from Imran At-Tari. MashaAllah. Jazakallah Imran Bhai. Allah Ta'ala give you barakat and blessings, mashallah.
The message I think you mentioned regarding difficulties, Afsan.
Ji.
If they recite Ya Qadiru 41 times, inshallah, the problems will be decreased.
Inshallah.
Ya Qadiru,
Ya Qadiru, mashallah. The istikhara has been done for code word suffer, and the istikhara has come back as temporary difficulty. So basically the mamu, someone's mamu Jan, who couldn't sell his house, so it's basically temporary difficulty. There's no black magic or evil eye. Allah Ta'ala make it easy for him.
Regarding sale of any kind of car, property, etc., recite this verse, chapter 13, Surah Yusuf, verse number 80, just the once, with the Rushi before and after, and perform dam upon that property, inshallah, will get sold.
Assalamu alaikum, my husband has heel pain, too much difficulty in walking. Could you please give some wazaif?
This last message that you mentioned regarding the person with the heel or feet problem. So foot problem, heel is part of the foot anyway. So this one will do. They need to recite Surah Fatiha once. And then recite Allahumma adhib anni su'a ma ajidu. Allahumma adhib anni su'a ma ajidu. Allahumma adhib anni su'a ma ajidu. 7 times with Rushi before and after, and perform them, inshallah, they will be get cured, inshallah.
Inshallah. And
it mentions to the if their problem was so bad that they couldn't even stand, inshallah they'll be able to stand.
The istikhara result has come back for code word 1, 2, 3, and the istikhara result is clear. So alhamdulillah, there's no black magic or evil eye.
In regards to, I think you mentioned that somebody was feeling lazy and tired, etc. If they recite La Hawl Sharif, the whole of La Hawla wa La Quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim, 60 times with the Rush Sharif before and after, perform dam upon water and drink that for duration of 60 days. Inshallah, this unnecessary laziness, you can say.
Inshallah.
Inshallah will go away.
Jazakallahu khaira. We've come to the end of our program. Jazakallah, take care.
You slaves always request for dua. You slaves always request for dua. Please fulfill the wish of every helpless, Ya Allah. Please fulfill the wish of every helpless, Ya Allah.